Hello, everybody. It's AD, the relationship coach, and I'm here with someone who needs some help with their relationship. And this is from a person named Livid Intention 420 on Reddit. And I wanted to come on here and, I wanted to start doing stuff like this where, like I said, like I actually hear what people got to say and then give my advice and try to help them the best way I can when it comes to the relationship. And I will be looking forward to being, sent actual stuff, and like more like up to date stuff. But this stuff isn't really that old. This is only 9 months old. So let me see what I can say to help this person. This person said, so I have been dating my girlfriend who's 20. And then he says he's 19 for almost 11 months now. So right out the gate, letting you know they're kind of young, 11 months, like that's instantly telling me like, where did you meet her? Like maybe you met her in school. But let's get into it now. And we are very happy with each other. We support each other during tough times and everything. But at times we fight for several reasons. Like we argue for the silliest things and we try to make up and be happy later. None of our fights have lasted more than a day, which I'm happy with. Okay, so the things that's coming to my mind that he's pointing out is their age, 11 months. Okay, he said they help each other at tough times, so that's a good thing. But then he said silly arguments happen. He said they don't last long, but they happen. So that's definitely an issue right there, because silly arguments a lot of times be like the worst arguments, right? But let's get this last paragraph. He said, my girlfriend is like a very smart person. She's the topper in the class and everything she does. And I'm so happy for her. But at times I get jealous and I really don't know what to do. I try to hide, but at times I sit there in silence, which she thinks I'm mad at her. I'm trying my best to read this because he wrote things, but it's okay. But I'm mad at her, and for that reason, she gets annoyed, and later we fight, but we'll talk about it. He said, understand and be happy later. Okay. He said, I really don't know what to do when I get jealous like this. I don't want to say to her I'm jealous because it will make me feel bad and she's working on something, and I really don't want to make her sad. So this is what this person posted. I will admit, you don't hear this too often. This is something you definitely don't hear every day when it comes to relationships, to be honest, right? How often do you hear someone say that they're jealous? But so based off what you're saying, well, number one, she's older. So I think that might have you a little shook because she's older, It seems like you met her in school. You said she's at the top of her class and you're happy, but it makes you jealous. And I'm also thinking a little bit like, like is her being so great, in her work and what she does, like does that add a lot of attention to her? You didn't mention anything about any other guys or anything, but I was just wondering that, like, is what she's doing that's so great causing her to have like a lot of attention, maybe from even other guys, and is making you feel a little jealous? But then, like you said, then you will get into silly arguments. But it makes me feel like it might be a little more than what you're saying, because there's got to be something more into the jealousy. Because yes, you can be jealous in the fact that your girlfriend is good in school and stuff, but I think that is what's adding into something more, and I think it's making you feel a certain type of way, or making you feel like, because to feel jealous like that, you got to think maybe you're not good enough, or maybe you might be worried about someone appreciating her maybe more or doing more than what you're doing. So my best advice to this guy is number one, if your woman is doing anything that's good and that's actually a great thing, be happy for it, and don't be jealous, if she's, as long as it's something good and helpful, and yes, if she's doing great in school, then that's great. Then that's something you should be happy for. Instead of getting jealous, try your best to be happy that you're with someone that can be good at school. Just imagine if you was with someone who was constantly failing all the time in school. That would be worse. That would be worse. So to have someone who's actually doing good, be proud of that. And another thing I would give advice on is start doing more things for yourself to where she will want to look up to you. Now, I'm not saying do exactly what she want to do or do the exact thing that might impress her. Like, do things for yourself, more things to help. Like, for example, your school. Like, if you're still in school doing this, try to make your stuff better. Get your grades up. Work harder to get your school and for motion. I know it's challenging and difficult because you got a girl and you got to be there and spend time and talk to her, but you got to have time for yourself to keep working on yourself and building yourself up. Because if you got just as good as grades as her or moved on to better stuff, I wouldn't be surprised if she looked up to you, and her looking up to you and talking good about your accomplishments, I think will really take away a lot of the jealousy that you may feel, and what's going on. But you say you've been with her for 11 months, so you've been with her some time. So you might be able to work with this. You could definitely work on the jealousy thing by just looking at it for what it really is. I mean, you didn't say anything about what she would do. Like, you didn't say she was throwing it in your face or putting you down or anything. So the only thing I can say really is that it might be something connected to how good she is and how she's at the top that's leading into jealousy. Or you just gotta really just not look down upon it. Be happy. Be happy. Especially if you're with someone who's willing to stick it through with the tough times and be there. A lot of times people who are there through the tough times and when things aren't that great are the good ones, So that's something maybe you want to work on. And I think the best thing is to work on yourself when it comes to this. Because the more you do and the more you accomplish, you ain't even going to be thinking about, oh man, you'll be more happy at it, but then you'll look at what you're doing and you'll be like, hey, but I got this going on too. And you never know. She might compliment you and say things about it, I wish you would have gave me a little bit more about what she does, but from that's pretty much my advice to you, That's my advice. Work on yourself. Do more things for yourself to be proud of, and that's great, especially if it's something good, man. You'll get a lot of people, because sometimes I guess we need to be looked up at as well, and that'll help the jealousy go away, and just look at it again for what it really is, man. Anything that your woman do that's great and beneficial to her, you gotta look at it as if it's both of y'all. Because it really is both of y'all. Because y'all in a relationship, And that's a good thing, And again, you didn't say anything bad that she was doing. You just said that she was arguing with you because sometimes you would become silent about how you feel what she does. And I can understand why an argument would pop from that. Because if you act one way and then you see something and now you're all quiet and you ain't saying that, especially if this person is really trying to see but again, don't know what they're saying, but it seems like based off what you're saying, it's like she's seeing you silent and she's like, what is going on with you? And you're not telling her. Now I can understand why you don't want to tell her this, because who wants to tell their girlfriend you're jealous of them? That's why I say your best bet is to work on it with my advice. And if that doesn't help, and if that doesn't work, then this is a relationship you can't hold on to. Then it might just be, you might not be compatible with this person. You might have to find someone where you don't feel so jealous of what they do. So I hope this helps you. I hope this helps other people. Relationship coach, I'm here to help, and I will be back with more videos like this and more stories. Peace out, y'all. Hit that like button too. Hit that like button.